Jimmy, you talked about it being around that time of the season. Just how much do you enjoy this time of the season? Because you look like you're having fun out there. Just how much do you just enjoy the pre-playoff run?
I love this game. I love this city, this organization, these guys that I get to hoop with. This is the fun part. This is what you do the entire summer for, in the preseason and before All-Star break. And now you get to show out, to show everybody who you are as an individual, as a player, and who your team is. So right now is when we all want to be playing. We want to keep winning. We want to play into June.
How'd you like?
For anybody who wrote off the Miami Heat this season after a poor start, I don't know what you were thinking, because this is what they do. They, glide throughout the first half of the season, and then when needed to, they turn up and play unbelievable basketball. In this game specifically, Jimmy Butler was a different breed, looking like playoff Jimmy Butler. And in this video, I want to showcase to you guys, while breaking down some film, why the Miami Heat are not to be messed with, and this team they put together with Terry Rozier and the guys that they brought in this offseason, this team can win it all. And when Jimmy Butler is playing at this level, this momentum, he is one of the most unstoppable players in the NBA. I mean, take a look at his numbers post All-Star break. 24 points per game, 7.2 assists per game, 6.8 rebounds, 2.4 steals, while shooting 53.8% from the three-point line. If Jimmy Butler starts shooting threes and makes them consistently, the Miami Heat will be the toughest team to beat in this year's NBA playoffs. In this video, I want to break down some film and show you guys this era, this style of basketball the Miami Heat are displaying right now over the past 7 games is unbelievable. And I'm going to show you guys why, stop sleeping on the Miami Heat, because we do it too much, and at this time, we know they're back, and they're going to fight. Alright, here we go. First play I want to break down, we're going to have Duncan Robinson doing a good job having his man 23 run him off the three-point line. Now, as we all know, Duncan does a really good job at hitting threes, right? But another thing he's starting to do very well is driving into the lane and kicking out to an open shooter. In this case scenario, he sees his backside defender, John Collins, bite into the paint just enough for him to create space for Jimmy Butler to get an open look. However, Jimmy Butler in the past would be very scared to shoot this ball. No, I don't want to say scared, but more just conservative when it comes to shooting the three ball, right? Maybe not the most confident in the world, but this is a new Jimmy Butler. This isn't the same old Jimmy Butler we've been seeing for the past couple of years, right? Pump fakes a three, and now this is usually what we see. We see him drive into the lane, draw some contact, gets to the free throw line, whatever it may be, right? But here we see something different, right? Steps back, right over John Collins, a lengthy defender, puts it up, and this is what the difference maker is going to be this playoffs. The fact that he can hit these threes. Now take a listen to what Jimmy Butler actually said about his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Jimmy, obviously 3 for 3 from deep. I know that's been sort of an emphasis for you this season, but can you just kind of talk about seeing the results happen, especially kind of shooting more from deep?
It's actually hasn't been an emphasis. If I wanted to shoot all threes, I actually could, and I think that I would shoot a really good percentage. I just like running into the paint and running into people and seeing who's going to fall down first. When I attack, I think that we are at our best. I get to get my shooters involved, I get to get my teammates involved, and I get to pass first, I get to be a playmaker, and that's how I want to play the game of basketball.
Now, the scariest thing about Jimmy Butler and his three-point shooting is once you figure out that Miami is starting to run plays side of the bounce to get him an open three, that's when you know his three-point shooting is not just an anomaly. He's actually a better three-point shooter, right? So we're going to get a backside screen here by Jaime and then another one here by 25, getting him to the corner. Now, great job here by 25, kind of, setting a screen on both guys here as Jimmy sets into the corner and puts just up an unbelievable three-pointer, right? This is playoff Jimmy. This is literally playoff Jimmy. And I'm telling you right now, teams aren't going to expect this, or, I mean, they should. They should expect this, but listen, if you're an NBA team like the Celtics or the Knicks or the Bucks, be careful. We saw what they did last year, and I think they're better this year. Guys, real quickly before we get right back into this video, go do me a favor, check out the link in the description, go sign up to Underdog Fantasy. Guys, this is the easiest way to win money right now. When you sign up, they're going to give you a free $100 depending on how much your first deposit is, but also they're going to give you steals, right? Free plays, and they do it all the time. For example, once you sign up, they're going to give you a free play. It's going to be Tyrese Halliburton over half a point. The easiest money you'll ever make. And not only do they have the Pacers, but they have every team you can think of. The Spurs, the Celtics, the Nuggets, whatever you want to bet on, they have, right? They have NBA, NHL, tennis, FIFA, MLB, MMA, everything you can think of, they have it. Go sign up, use my promo code, get your free money, go get your free square, pair it up with another lock of the day, right? I'm going to look at some of these today, maybe post on my community tab, my picks. But let me know in the comments down below. Go check it out. Look at some of these and comment down below your lock of the day for tonight. Another thing I think is really scary about this Miami team is this man right here, Nikola Jovic, is going to be a threat, right? They haven't had this guy in a long time. Nikola Jovic is young, hungry, and wants to prove himself every single day. Look at this outlet pass here to Jimmy Butler. And again, Jimmy, this is not the same Jimmy Butler. How many times would you see him just pull up and shoot over a lengthy defender number 0? Not too sure who this is, by the way, but, you know, hand in his face, Jimmy puts it up, should have been an and one. Dude, I'm telling you, Jimmy Butler is coming different this year. I just don't know what to say. I think we need to be a little bit, you know, nervous about what they're trying to do these playoffs. Here we go. We're going to get Terry Rozier top of the key. You're going to get 2 backside screens here. One by Duncan. Going to be a little bit of a throw-off screen, right? Trying to get him to the basket, throwing off the defense and what they're trying to run. Terry comes over both screens, drives left, and now you're going to see this guy playing drop zone coverage, allowing Jimmy to get behind the defense and simply just has wide open range for an easy layup. Good job there by Terry Rozier. I also think once he gets acclimated here in Miami, he could be an absolute scary threat as well here. Good up fake here, gets him twice. Wow, see, this is what I love about Jimmy Butler's tenacity, right? His IQ of the game. Pump fake once. Defender does a really good job staying on the ground. Is that Taylor Hendricks, by the way? Maybe not. I don't know. But ends up putting it up. Gets it to go. I'm telling you, this dude Jimmy, man. This dude Jimmy's coming. And I know it's against the Utah Jazz, but you've seen over the past couple of weeks here, Jimmy Butler has really started to turn it up, really started to play well. And he will bring the same energy into playoffs. We know how Jimmy Butler feels about playoff basketball. Right here does a really good job noticing he has his mismatch. Another really good thing about Jimmy Butler is that IQ, right? He knows when the floor is spaced out a little bit. Let me just post up. Let me get the ball right underneath the basket and absolutely go to work. We heard him say in his interview, I like to body up, man. I like to really hit somebody and see what they're going to combat with. And, you know, Jimmy, a lot of times, you saw with Grant Williams last year, a lot of times teams don't have any answer for Jimmy Butler. He fakes outside here. This is a nice play. I love watching this one from Jimmy. So he's going to fake like he's going to go right by the screen. He has a rookie defender on him in Taylor Hendricks. So he understands that you can see his eyes already looking to the right side, thinking there might be a screen coming. Boom. Drives inside to the lane. Draws 3 defenders here, right? Puts up a floater and one. Draws the contact. Man, I am nervous for some teams. Guys, comment down below, who do you think is the biggest threat to the Heat this season? Is it the Boston Celtics? Is it the Milwaukee Bucks with Damian Lillard? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, make sure you guys do me a big favor and hit that like button just so we can get this video out to more Heat fans around the world. And also, subscribe if you're new. It's free, doesn't cost anything, and I'm going to be here all year long covering the Miami Heat, man. They're so fun to watch. And now that they're starting to really pick up their energy, I am truly excited to see what they're going to do over the next couple of months here as we head to the playoffs. Look at this one. He loves his matchup. We see him go at Taylor Hendricks a ton, right? And you give credit to Taylor Hendricks. He is a lengthy defender here. But, man, Jimmy Butler had his way. Drives left, right? But this is where Jimmy makes a lot of his bread and butter right here in the mid-range area. Again, great defense here by Taylor Hendricks. Maybe needs to jump up a little bit, more verticality. But Jimmy, isolation, dead eye, mid-range shooter. That's just who Jimmy Butler is at this point in his career. Here we go. Butler in the corner again. Look at this matchup, man. This is what the Heat do. They pick up matchups. Now, I will say, the Boston Celtics defense this year, there's not too many guys you can attack. Maybe Payne Pritchard, right? But other than that, there's not too many guys you're going to be able to attack. So we'll see what happens in Miami this year. But man, Jimmy Butler. Oh, and here comes Terry Rozier, getting guy up in the air, back to Jimmy, driving baseline, has that first step, that quick jump, draws contact. Oh my, dude, Jimmy just so good at drawing contact and finishing over players, gets hyped, knows he's he's just getting ready for playoff basketball, and it is right around the corner. I'm getting excited, man. I really am.